So we're here working on a convention, and it's Mark Matlock and Eric Iverson and myself, Tick. I think a lot of you know who I am, and a lot of you know who Mark is, but you don't know who this guy is. And so we're going to introduce you a little bit to Eric, who's on YS staff and on YouthWorks staff. So you're really you're bistaffel.
Bistaffel.
You're on two staffs.
Yep. He goes both ways.
Yes. YouthWorks, Youth Specialties,
Right,
awesome.
exactly.
Give us a little bit about your background as a student and coming into the church and all that.
So I'm a product of the local church in the city of Minneapolis.
Yeah.
This is my 26th year being involved in ministry of some kind with youth and children, and so I grew up in a ministry in Minneapolis that was very much about empowering indigenous leaders to be able to serve in the church. So at a young age was able to do that.
See, I've never heard indigenous used in America. Indigenous is some overseas kind of thing.
Right, right.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah. So that's that.
We would probably say local to most of us.
Sure, right.
Indigenous is too big a word.
Is it? That's Latin multi-symbolic.
So
So that's where I've been. I've been in ministry in Minneapolis, working with youth and children and families there for a number of years, and been joined up with YouthWorks now 6 years ago, and I've been loving being a part of that ministry, and had the opportunity to kind of talk about YouthWorks to folks around the country and do some teaching and training, just really trying to empower the church to do what they do and to help us to improve short-term missions. So. Yeah, it was always my take with with YouthWorks is how do we help this? I can complain about short term, but I wanted to be a part of that and really see it as a way to minister to the church in the way that they work with youth and to the staff that are working with these young folks too. So so this just feels like a natural fit with what YS is all about, with serving these young folks and the youth there in their ministry with youth pastors and youth. So.
How long ago was it you and I met? Like 7 years ago, I think.
In Orlando?
In Orlando at that youth ministry, the National Network Youth Missions Forum, where we were talking about, the people that are receiving short-term mission groups and things like that. And Eric and I started a really beginning of a friendship there 7 years ago, and it's fun that we're actually working together now.
Yeah, how they all came together.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting stuff.
Yeah, no, it's been great. Part of that whole time was, what was one of the failings of youth or short-term missions, and it was always follow-up. And that was, I think we took some of that to heart, like how do we, at YouthWorks anyway, how do we, follow up with young folks and encourage, it's like, you got this 1 week, and there's 51 more weeks of the year that you can be, how do we be missional the rest of that time? And so that was one of the fun things from that, and then just the relationships from that event too, and being one of the only folks who'd actually been in a community that had received folks coming in and having a voice in that.
Because they would come into your community.
Right, and try to save me again this year, and it's like, and so anyway, so it was just a great gathering of folks, and that's that's where I've been able to meet you and just been learning from.
And give everybody, because I think what you're doing is really important. Give everybody the title that you have at YouthWorks.
So the title I made up for myself, or that they gave me, was Director of Multicultural Integrity. And that is, and part of the reason I came to that was, in my help with helping YouthWorks to how do we improve our serve to the community as we also are working to improve our reach to the youth that are coming, our ministry to the church. That it's I think part of that is like, we have all these different cultures that are coming together. We have folks from the north and the south and from different denominational backgrounds, and so my desire, my reach there is not just within, one community. It's like, how do we bring all these folks together? Like 1 Corinthians 13 is talking about the unity in the body, and one part's not more important than the other. And, so I think part of what I've been hoping to try to do with YouthWorks and attempting is how do we, bring these different parts of the body together for unity so that we can be the church in a much stronger way.
And that's what you've been doing for us. I mean, some of the people that we were able to add, some of the different voices at this year's convention were relationships that you had built with people that, Eric is the networking king, and I think he's probably slept on more couches around. Right. He's known for free places to sleep. So, his travel budget, he goes to 80 cities, but he spends $1.30.
Check your floor right now. Eric may be sleeping there.
Yeah, he may be there, coming to your floor soon. But that's been a great thing for you to help us, again, keep opening ourselves up to different people that are from different communities than our normal suburban community, and broadening kind of the scope of youth ministry.
Well, diversity takes a lot of intentionality, and it's neat that that you have a position that can help us all do that.
Yeah. And it's across like race. It's not just about race. It's about, I want to learn from my Reform brothers and sisters. I want to learn from my, from my liberal brother. Like, I feel like that's what I get excited about YS, is that it's a place where all these different folks come together, and we together work on how do we improve our ministry to youth.
And guys like you and I can learn from our hairy brothers.
Right.
Because we have
the best style.
We have the nice domes, and then some people are ashamed and they cover it with hair. But those of us who are proud,
I was just gonna say, do I have to get rid of my hair now?
No.
To be a part of the club?
No. It's the club is closed. Sorry.
Conformity.
Anyway, we're excited that Eric is part of our team and helping put the conventions together, and he'll be at the convention, so I hope that you'll see him on stage in the hall. So take a chance, get to know him, visit with him, and invite him to your
Sleep
floor
on your
soon.
floor.
Yeah, exactly.